Very rare, and this is the first one that hit the east coast of Florida since, think about this, since Katrina in 2005. Wow. So that's how rare these are. And November, we had 1985. We had Kate that made landfall up in the Panhandle. Had 1935. The Yankee hurricane made landfall on the East Coast, and then we had today. So they're pretty rare, and they have an eye over the middle of the state on a November 10th. It certainly is the rarest of rare. Let's take a look outside. Still some impacts. Waves are up, 72 degrees on the beach. The weather will be improving tomorrow. Still kind of windy and wet on the bay shore. Winds are gusty, southwest at 23. There's your satellite presentation. Here are some tidbits. Went back in the office with Tyler, kind of worked on some graphics on how rare this is. There you go. The first hurricane to make landfall on the east coast of our state since Katrina back in 2005, and only the second November hurricane to hit the Florida Peninsula since 1851. Yeah, here's the latest hurricane on record to make landfall on the Atlantic coast. And then the last one is only the fourth November hurricane on record to make landfall in the continental United States overall. 1861, I think that was called the Expedition Hurricane. 1935, the Yankee Hurricane. 1985, that was Kate. 2022 was Nicole. And more wacky graphics. How about this? 2004, remember Charlie? Jean was really bad for us, cut across the state from the east. There are the paths. These were separated by 43 days, 2004. Let's jump ahead to 2022. 43 days apart still. And there's Ian and there's Nicole's track. And people asking, well, why? Why is that? You know what it's called? A wacky coincidence. That's all it really is. And it really is kind of bizarre to look at that. Wind gusts today, Bel Air 68, Tampa 54. My buddy over in Clearwater had some damage to a garage door, so kind of blew it off its hinge. Probably wind gusts 65 to 70 for a time over in Clearwater. Winter Haven 54. Pretty much, I think the forecast worked out as expected. The storm now is way up in North Florida. It will begin to accelerate and move away. We talked last night that the center, is going to play a role in our weather today, and it really did, because it moved over Polk County. They certainly had some rain. You had some rain Polk County, Highlands, and Hardy, but a lot of the heaviest rain kind of pivoted on the west and southwest side, and it rained heavily for most of the morning in yellow. Now there are fast-moving showers going southwest to northeast. They'll gradually diminish overnight tonight. Winds are still a factor. Now at the storm between Gainesville and Tallahassee, our winds are west-southwest. We'll watch for some higher water on our west coast, but right now, not expecting it to be a big deal, maybe 1, 2, 3 feet above normal across the Big Bend. 71 Tampa, 70 in Brooksville. A couple of fronts will be heading our way next week. Tomorrow, not bad, but improving weather over the weekend. Breezy, passing shower tonight, 70. Tomorrow, some sunshine, maybe a passing shower coming in off the Gulf near 80. And then the Nicole impacts are gone on Saturday, so mostly sunny and nice. 81. If you're boating, winds will become southwest. Sea still running about 4 to 6 feet. Choppy bay waters. Next tide is a high tide, 4:34. 7-day forecast shows a couple showers tomorrow on Veterans Day, and then good weather. Take it the windy, but good weather coming up most of next week. Showers maybe on Sunday. Another cold front maybe on Wednesday. Back to you.